Yato Perro doing another review on the Spider-Man Marvel Legends Infinite Series Deadliest False Boomerang. Here is a running change for the Ultimate Beetle. We were lucky enough to find him at a not a really close target, kind of far, but still really awesome. You can see the packaging is regular, the same as Beetle, and does still come with the regular left leg. Packaging is the same, which has become the norm for the new Marvel Legends movie lines. Still looks pretty cool. Same pictures on the side as always. The back is nothing different, still the same. And we can see the prototype looks a bit different than the actual figure, but his read-up does read, unable to defeat Spider-Man alone, the most fiendish villains unite to battle the wall crawler. So this is the only running change I've been able to find, so I haven't found the Spider-Girl or Toxin, but I'm mostly excited about Spider-Girl. Not really feeling about Toxin. But anyway, let's get Boomerang out of his packaging. Okay, so Boomerang is a pretty decent figure, though he is pretty cool to have, mostly because I think he'll be another great addition to the Spider-Man Rogues gallery, especially in our display, but still looks pretty cool. Now, the only problem I have with this figure is that he seems kind of, I'm not going to say cheap, but he just seems more loose than usual. We kind of had the same thing with Carnage, at least mine or ours seem kind of loose. Maybe they're just reusing the Buggy Cat mode way too much. That could be the issue. Maybe they get more loose as they use it each time. But it's not too bad. I think the head sculpt is more the thing that Hasbro has been hitting the nail on the head on. They always had like really nice head sculpts, except on Toxin. He kind of looks like a hamster, as Optimus Prime said. But it looks really awesome. I mean, it has a nice grin to him. It looks really nice. Kind of has a more humanistic look to him. Nice paint and teeth. Although somehow it looks like this could be on purpose or by accident, but there seems to be some kind of black paint going on the creases of his mouth. I could just take that as paint cheating or as just paint errors, but it still looks fine enough. Still looks good. But then it looks like some kind of a black tar around the gums of his mouth. Not sure what that's about. Maybe that's there on purpose. Who knows? But his visor does look pretty cool. It's a really nice silverish color. I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna say silver. Looks really cool. It is also Boomerang shaped on the top with white. Now, from pictures on the internet and from prototypes and stuff, I thought his costume was just either a really dark navy blue or a black, but in person he's actually a very dark green, which I didn't expect. Usually it's not really something I see as going along with the white, but all the white areas have been painted with pearlescence. Looks really nice. His gloves, his boots, his Thunderbolts logo seems a bit more paler compared to the around his belts, so it looks really cool. His thighs and his legs are just basic green until it gets down to his legs. But the forearms and the legs, I noticed, or at least the boots, are way different from the prototype we get on the back of the packaging. They seem more flat, kind of like we got with the Carnage, where it's just basic boots instead of the puffiness we see on the boots. So it looks really cool. On the back, we do have this really nice accessory, which I'm really happy that he came with. Otherwise, it wouldn't suit the character. Yeah, it wouldn't suit the character. It has kind of like this backpack where you can store it of his boomerangs. He does have two different sizes. Two big ones that are the ones that are in between right here, and two smaller ones on the inside. Still looks pretty cool. You can store them. Really like that. But the Spider-Girl and the Toxin didn't come with anything, and I'm really glad they came with this. So it's pretty cool. They still have the same on the back, nice belts and everything. So nothing much different, still Bucky Cat mode, nothing too exciting, but still looks really good. Alright, so articulation is the same as always, just head that goes up and down. You can easily take it off, maybe. His arms are on the ball joint that go in and out, and do have the same clickiness that we had with the Carnage, which either be good or bad. Sometimes I get scared, or this just stays in place really well. He does have a bicep swivel, and double jointed elbows that kind of stop where the glove, or at least, yeah, the gloves end, because of the sculpt. And it seems to me like these are kind of gummy. I don't know why. It could just be, I don't know. Again, I'm just going to say that you've been using the mold too much. Wrist goes side to side, up and down. He does have a trigger finger, but you can make it look like he's just holding the boomerangs. He does have an ab crunch that always goes really far in and really far back as well. So it clicks about 2 or 3 times. He does have a waist swivel that goes side to side perfectly. He does have T-jointed hips that go forward and back enough. The legs go out to a certain point. He does have a thigh swivel that goes side to side. Double jointed knees that bend in really far, at least better than the gloves. He has boot rotation where the boot starts, and ankle rocker, and they go up and down. So it's really awesome, great articulation, basic for Hasbro, but still not disappointing. So let's get him in a size comparison. Okay, so here's Boomerang standing right next to Carnage, who's also utilizing the exact same mold, minus obviously the gloves and the boots. And here's the issue I was talking about with my Carnage. It kind of wiggles around, but it doesn't exactly impede his stance. Neither does he, but his just seems like it got looser over the time, maybe because they've been using it way too much. Anyway, that's a size comparison next to Carnage. Here he is next to the Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie figure. Spider-Man is obviously way shorter. His mold is kind of small, but he's a perfect size compared to Boomerang. Still really awesome. And he's the same size as Superior Spider-Man. So this is a really cool figure. I think he's mostly based off of his appearance against Superior and Superior Spider-Man #1. Which was a really cool issue. I guess he almost got killed again. Not again. I don't really know the character that well, but it still looks really awesome. As I said, another great villain to add to the Rogues Gallery. I would give him a 7.5. No, wait, an 8 because of the nice accessories. I'll give him that. But the paint could have been a bit better for me, and just the legs and everything is just using another reused mold. So nothing too exciting, but still looks really cool. Gato.
I'll give him an 8.
So solid enough figure. If you can find it, you can pick him up. This has been Gato Perro. Please stay tuned for more reviews and stop motions.